Hey, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. So today is a special video because it combines two things I love: good shows and webtoons. And I get such a trip out thinking about where webtoons is today versus like where it was when I was like a kid. I remember webtoons. It's funny. It like blows my mind because like I live in Chicago and I see like the advertisements for it and I'm like, oh my God, that is insane. I love that. But anyway, I digress. Now, looking back right now, Itaewon Class was a webtoon that I had actually never read, which I probably should read because the show is fire. This is a great freaking show.
제대로 그려줄게.
이제 이태원 우리가 씹어먹는 겁니다.
Park Sero-lee is an incredible character with so much depth. The way he is able to adapt, the way he's able to learn through his issues. So basically, poor kid loses his father. The harshness of the world is bearing down on him. He has to make choices. He has to drop out of school. He has to try and rebuild his life from what was destroyed and taken from him. And some of those scenes where he like gets revenge but kind of doesn't get revenge, when he stands on his own, where his father instilled such an understanding for being a great man, it made me tear up. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this show is great because I can see how you end up making choices that will forever define who you are. And that's one thing a lot of people, I guess, may not realize is you're always able to change. It just takes an even greater amount of work as you continue to make choices. Every small choice leads up to bigger ones. Every small step leads to a farther route for you, and depending on where you're trying to go. And FY, you can always change. And Park Sero-lee is always trying to adapt. He's always trying to be a better person. He's trying to always lead with kindness. He's trying not to suspect people. Even when people betray him, he still is just like, you know what? It's whatever. We're going to move on. And the worst type of situations, he still is able to move past. He's still able to move forward. And he's still able to retain his good nature.
장사 시작해볼까?
And that is incredible. It's almost shocking how he's still able to appreciate or have people around who continue to choose the wrong and actively hurt him, funny enough. And he has this empathy. I think that's the one thing. He has this empathy, this understanding of how humans just end up making the wrong choices, not because they're bad people, but because of circumstances. And he understands that. And he's so forgiving. And I love that he always have these people just flock towards him because he's such a good person. And the show has characters that have their own issues. It's such a great drama. And I'm gonna put up all the other stuff, all the other information. This is also on Netflix. I seem to get a good bit of my stuff from there. I'm gonna look at other stuff, but this is just one of those shows that like, it taught me something. I got the lessons, and it is a little cheesy and theatrical. Won't lie. But now that I'm an adult and I look at shows that not necessarily try to teach me things, but they try to give me insight into life because I'm in the thick of things. I'm living my life. I'm doing my things. But this show taught me that it's going to be all right, even if everything is not going to be all right. And dealing with loss, Park Sero-lee goes through it for like a couple episodes. Not gonna hold you. But there's always a silver lining. There's always hope. And that's what I got from Itaewon Class. So you definitely should check this out. This is bar none one of the best things I've seen in such a long time. But anyway, thank you for watching, and peace.